Hi, hello, you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today. Carmen Delport here. And today I want to talk about this very beautiful ceremonial, spiritual 2 days. It's actually more than just 2 days, but we're talking about Samhain or Halloween as it's known these days. And Samhain is exactly on the 31st of October and the 1st of November. Samhain starts as the sun is setting on the 31st of October until sunset on the 1st of November. Now, I want to talk about this very special festival. It's a festival that has been in the Celtic culture for 2,000 years. And it's very significant because this is when the veil is the thinnest between us and the spirit world. It's a day where we honor our ancestors, those loved ones that have passed on. They are there to guide us, to support us, and they are living on inside of us. As we know with ancestral healing, that we want to connect with those ancestors that are coming with good intention. And that's what I want to focus on today. Towards the end, we're going to do a little bit of a ceremony where you can connect with your ancestors, what this event, this festival, Samhain, is all about. So like I mentioned, it's been in the Celtic culture for more than 2,000 years. And the gods and goddesses or the deities connected with Samhain is the goddess Danu, and I absolutely love the goddess Danu. She represents earth and fertility. So everything from the earth, so everything material, everything that we are experiencing on this earth, the goddess Danu, she's not preventing, she is literally giving us this earth. She's keeping us safe on this earth. She's helping us grow to be fertile. So, and it's also the god Dagda. He is the god of agriculture. So Samhain is also very much about the end of the harvest season. Okay, it's about the Dagda is about what are we seeding next? Do we have the strength to go through this winter? Do we have the strength to go through this darkness that we're going into? And he's also about what are we seeding in this darker months of the year. So and also the goddess Bridget. And here on the Isle of Avalon, we have Mount Bridget, where the goddess Bridget has been, and we're also very connected here with her. And the goddess of the goddess Bridget, she is a goddess of healing, of poetry, and just beauty, fertility, everything beautiful that we can honor over the winter. How can we bring our beauty through in the winter? How can we focus on the beauty in this world through the winter? So Samhain literally means the end of summer. Samhain, the end of summer. And it's the beginning of the colder months. So of course we're in the northern hemisphere, the Celtic cultures in the northern hemisphere. So we're going into this darker period. We're on an inward journey. We're connecting more with ourselves, with our survival instinct. Like 2,000 years, 1,000 years back, did you have enough heat to take you through the winter? Did you have enough food to take you through the winter? And also, do you have your community around you to support you through the winter? So this festival was created. So it is this build up where the community will come together and they will do all kinds of rituals and ceremonies to prepare for these 2 days, Samhain. And then also the next few, like a week afterwards, we're still in this period of settling into this next part of the year, settling into the darker months, where we are going through periods in the darker months where the veil gets really thin and then less thinner and then really thin and less than that. And we've got a few of these coming up over the next few months, but especially now on Samhain, the veil is very thin. So everything around this festival is about that thin veil, about we, with our community, we honor life, we become very aware that life, we transition to the other side at some point. So we honor the ancestors that have passed on, that has walked this earth before us, that is there to guide us. And at the same time, honoring and being grateful for the life we do have. And how are we living it? Samhain is also a period where we release the past and we set intentions for the next 6 months. It's a period of divination. So this is where the witches come in, but it's a period of divination where we look ahead into the future. We're literally casting spells to bring in the future we desire. Okay? And how is that going to unfold for us? What steps are we going to take? So again, back to community. So for 2,000 years, the cells would make big bonfires for the community to come together around these fires, to tell stories, to share stories, to uplift each other, to support each other. The big fires is also to keep away the dark spirits, the unwanted spirits that also want to come in. Also, the smaller fires were used as a ritual to jump over the fire, to honor the life you have, to do the cleansing. Jumping over the fire is a cleansing ceremony. I don't recommend that, but maybe have candles and do a beautiful dancing over the candles as a cleansing ceremony. That will just be beautiful. So the fire signifies life force. It signifies strength and vitality, cleansing and protection, which brings us to, so if you want to connect with your past unloved ones this Samhain of the next few days, especially the 31st and the 1st of November, there's different things we do that invite them in. One of them is placing a candle or candles in the windows to let them know they're welcome in here. And when you have a meal, to set an extra place for every ancestor you're calling in to come and join you in the feast of the meal. And then another way is putting food outside, snacks outside, for the wandering spirits to be fed, and for the wandering lost souls that don't have homes, that are wandering the street, for them to have food, for them to have something to keep them warm and sustaining them over the winter. And that's where trick or treat came from. But I'm not going to talk about that because that is new, that's Halloween, and that is the new way of doing it now. So it was this in the year 800 and something CE that the Christian church decided to also bring in their own festivities, their own energy into Samhain. And so they then created All Saints' Day on the 1st of November for them to honor the saints that are no longer here walking the earth. The pagans also have their own way of celebrating Samhain, and that's very alive here in Glastonbury. We can see that. So we invite our ancestors in. And I'm going to take you through a little journey in a moment for you to invite your ancestors in and to connect with them, or your past unloved ones, which can be anyone. It can be anyone that's on the other side of the veil. Samhain is also about these mythical, magical places that we can go to and experience the other world, where there's portals to the other worlds. Here in Glastonbury, the Isle of Avalon, we have many of these beautiful mystical sites where you can access the other world easier. So normally, places you can access the other world is around lakes, maybe beautiful forest, or hills. We love hills. Like here we have the Tor, we have Wary Hill, quite a few hills in the area that we walk into that other world where we can connect easier. This is not a time to be doing anything like Ouija board where you bring in dark spirits or demons, because normally our ancestors, our angels and guides can keep us safe from these darker spirits. But in this period now, it's very easy for them to come through. So be very mindful of your thoughts, because your negative, very negative thoughts, I should say, and very negative thoughts is an invitation for them to come to you. Okay? So focus on the beauty of life. Be grateful for the life you've had the last 6 months and the life you are creating over the next 6 months. So I'm going to take you through a little ritual that you can do when you have light your candles to let your ancestors know or your loved ones know that they are welcome. But it's also the fire as protection and the fire of cleansing. Have a glass with maybe a drink or a cup of tea for your loved one, or a plate at the dinner table for them. And then we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. So just get set for this beautiful ritual where we're calling them in. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Being grateful for where you are right here, right now. Deep breath in. Being grateful for the life you've had the last 6 months. Another deep breath in. And gratitude for your ancestors that is guiding you and living on through you. We invite a beautiful white beam of light from the sun to flow around us and to seal our energy field. We invite this flame from the candle or candles to come in to this white beam of light. Cleanse our energy field, this fire, and be protection for us. Deep breath. Arahuma kakakia ratia rarua samatatua makakia aria samatua makakaya arahimba taratuturuma satia kakaya. We now open the veil between us and the other world. And we invite in only our past unloved ones or ancestors that are well and coming in love. Inviting in our loved ones that has walked the earth before us that are only coming in love to come and join us here now. Relax and breathe. Karakakuruma satataya. Ama kakia kakia kakia. Arahimba sataturuma kakakuru huna tataya. Arahima sataturuma kakaya kakuru. Arahima tataya tatara tatara. We ask them to give us a sign that they are here with us. It may be a fragrance, maybe a sound, a memory. Arakokuru samatataya arahia kakokuru matataya kakasuwa. We welcome you here with us. We love you, and we are grateful that you've walked here with us and before us. Maybe you have some guidance or a message you would like to share with us. Deep, relaxing breaths, receive. Now take a pen and paper and start writing down the message they are giving you. Just start writing and the message will come through. Start writing and the message will come through. Paramakakuru tuturu matataya kakaya kakaya karuma saya kakia. Thank you. And then when you're done, you visualize closing the veil. Parahuma sakakia. Arahuma tataturu matataya makakukuru masatatira hare makakuru matataya kakakia karima kakua. Thanking your ancestors. Now, this is why ancestral healing is so important, because they do live on inside of us. And their patterns, their way of behavior, even the guidance they can give us can still be coming from their wounding, their programming. Although it's coming from love, that is where it's coming from. So when we receive the guidance, we really want to make sure that the guidance is not reinforcing a pattern that maybe you should be getting out of, or maybe a way of thinking that you maybe need to have a look at, that now you know where it's coming from and you can clear that. So I want to invite you to sign up for my masterclass, or send me an email to sign up for any one of my programs that I'm offering, including the Ancestral Healing Program, where we go back to any one of your ancestors. It can be back thousands of years, that is ready to come through to help you heal something in your lineage. Sign up for my upcoming masterclass, Sacred Communion with Self. The link is below. Or sign up to my newsletter for more information. I want to wish you a beautiful, magical Samhain. And may this period be full of magic for you. And then, like I said, it's been celebrated for 2,000 years. Every culture has its own way of celebrating it. But this is how the Celts did it, with connecting with our ancestors. Also, this is also a period to go to the graveyard where there are loved ones and place some flowers, especially rosemary, which is renewing and cleansing on the grave. Or maybe you've got ashes from a loved one. Same thing, put some flowers there, maybe some essential oil, some rosemary. And the carving of the pumpkin is to keep the bad spirits away. So enjoy these festivities and thank you for being here. Sending you so much love. Please do like, share this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do so. And I will see you again soon. Bye.